You're always in the shot.
Yeah. We're golden. Everybody's in the shot.
Did you hit record?
Yeah, I hit record.
Are you sure it's recording?
Yeah, it has the stop sign now.
Because whenever I hit record, it said stop.
Okay.
It said it has a stop sign?
Yeah, it has a stop sign now.
Yeah, it has a stop sign.
It's not a stop sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not a stop button. It's,
No, it's
the
a
stop
stop
sign. Yeah, like on the road.
Stop
Yeah,
sign.
it says stop.
Yeah. It's
I love the digital age, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Everything
Yeah.
applies.
Great. Well, welcome back to the Bear Thing Show.
Welcome to the show.
Apparently, this guy wants to talk about a stupid movie that nobody cares about that I've never seen.
I mean,
So
you
take it
can't
away.
say that nobody cares about it. It did bring in, and it
Take
still
it
is the
away.
number one in the box office with $2.84 billion.
It currently holds number one.
Yeah,
in box
even
office
over Endgame.
this month.
No,
Why are you
no,
handing me this?
This
Why are you handing me
it has a
this?
box office record.
This was sitting here.
Yeah, so you can play it, and then I can actually sit back and not crush your wonderful guitar back
Come on.
there.
Hey, don't you need to?
No, I'm not playing the song.
Why?
Nope.
We can start the show like we always do.
Nope, not playing the song.
Is it a hog? Right? That's how it starts.
No, I'm not doing
Is
it.
it a hawk? Is it a is it a bat?
I'm not doing the song, you guys.
Hair thing?
Hair thing.
I'm over the song.
Oh, I like the song.
Nope, it's dumb.
You know what? All I'm saying is two people
I've
here out
grown
of
past
the three.
the song.
You haven't grown
I've
anywhere.
grown as an artist.
As an artiste.
I
Alright, go ahead.
wonder what Bear Thing has to say about that.
I think Bear Think doesn't like the song either, but I like the
Oh.
song.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
over the
Bear Thing
song.
doesn't like it. Is that why you don't like it? Because Bear Thing doesn't like it?
Dude, I mean,
So Bear Thing decides.
So-
what-
Well, before we start,
I mean,
so
Bear
just so
Thing knows
everyone's
better than
aware,
me.
I did take this to the bathroom and take a piss.
Yeah, but it's.
I sterilized it afterwards, to do the little sterile pills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those things.
And so I figured I'd try it out, see what it's like.
is that an allegory for Avatar?
Oh no! That thing. The reason I wanted to talk about Avatar is it is an atrocity. One of the worst things to ever be created.
Or you pissed in my drink.
Yeah, probably did.
This is a bit of a
Didn't I say honey? Honey of the nectar.
I don't know
Nectar
what you
of the
said.
piss. Nectar of the piss. That's
I
what
don't
it
remember
is.
what you said. All I know is that you're supposed to be telling me about this movie that I don't care about.
Yeah. Okay. So, Avatar. The reason it is the worst movie ever created, the just like ideal worst movie, is the fact that
Jeez, it sounds terrible. Yeah, so what's up, Prather? What are you
is
doing?
the fact that it actually starts off with no story. There's no story. It's a soulless movie, and it
You ever
is.
seen Avatar?
There is a story.
It's-
You ever seen it?
Yeah.
You seen Avatar?
Yeah, dude's
I've
going.
never seen Avatar.
Dude's
Yeah.
going to this planet. I haven't seen it since.
He's
I
going
was,
to a planet. Yeah.
It's been a while since
Okay,
it came
but
out.
For unobtainium, I know that.
Yeah, he's
They're
going to a
trying
planet
get
full-
No,
unobtainium.
but his brother was there, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that the
his
whole
brother
thing?
was definitely
And he's,
there.
like,
That sounds right.
like,
I've
his
never
brother-
seen it.
His brother died. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why he goes.
Oh,
there.
spoilers for
That's
those
not
who
why he
haven't
goes
watched
there,
it.
is it not? That's the
Yeah,
story.
that's the whole story. The whole story.
Oh, but you tried to say he just went to a planet and there's no story at the beginning, and
Yeah.
then he just told me what the story was, and it makes sense for him to go
It's
to
like,
the
why
planet.
is he going to the planet? He's
That's-
got no legs.
that's not-
that's another thing.
That's not the
He's
story.
like
That's-
paraplegic.
That's a lead up for how the story
He's
begins.
paraplegic.
Like you do with any
No,
storytelling
isn't
process.
it a story?
You get,
My
no,
brother got hurt. I'm going to see him.
Yeah. Well, he died.
that's the preface to the story. That's how the story begins. You need
Yeah.
something to lead to the story.
Yeah.
That's not a story.
Yeah, but it's part of the
That's
story.
oh, that's
You're saying
It's kind of a
you're
story.
saying that he went to the
But they're
went to the
going-
planet
I didn't
for
say it wasn't
no
important.
reason.
I was just saying.
Yeah. But so basically.
Anyways,
Yeah. His brother's there. Why? Why was he there?
they are trying to make contact with the Na'vi,
And they are.
the indigenous people of this planet that we are at.
Those are the blue people with the tentacle
The
hair.
planet of Avatar.
Yes. No, it's not Planet of Avatar because the Avatar is their Na'vis that they created through a mixture of human cells and aliens. Nonetheless, the thing is, the actual story is soulless because it's a story that we've been told 1,000 freaking times, right? Everyone knows the hero tale.
No.
It's the hero. Yes, we've had plenty of
That
soul.
wasn't though.
Is this the
no
same
one
reason?
ever
This is
created
the same reason he
Avatar.
didn't like Star Wars. He's making me think the movie's good.
It might
No,
be
no,
good.
no.
I thought it was okay when I was a wee lad.
Now, so this is the reason everyone
How
thinks
old were you when it came out?
it was in 2009. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little old movie.
it's an old movie.
Not that old.
I mean, it's
13
13? Yeah, 13.
Avatar 2's coming out. That looks
Yeah.
really good. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see
Does
it.
that look good?
Does
that look
Age
good?
of Water or something?
Yeah, does that
Avatar, of course, it's gonna be.
It's
water.
gonna be great.
The next one's gonna be Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Air.
yeah.
And then one of them's actually gonna become Aang at the very end.
Very end. Yeah.
Well, if you want to get air, if you want to get technical, air is this one.
This one's Air.
This one had coastal
That was water.
No.
Wait, this one's
The
air.
newest one that's coming out is
Is air.
Is water.
Okay,
the
this
last one
was
that came out
air.
was air.
You think movie 1 is Air?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, because it's all about flying and doing all this stuff. It's
all
air.
about
So is the next one gonna be underwater?
Is it all about flying? I don't remember.
there's a lot more flying.
Is that
There's
what
a
they're
lot more
called? The
flying.
racks?
I forget what the creatures were.
It's the things that are like in
There
Borderlands.
was two different creatures.
It
It's the
sounds
same
like
creatures from Borderlands.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're talking about How to Train Your Dragon.
It is how to treat it.
Yeah,
It is, you're right. It is a
there's
sexual
definitely, yeah.
Tell us a little time.
You have an hour, roughly an hour and 10 minutes of basically that being a thing. So yeah, you could say that a whole movie was
He
dedicated
like puts his
to flying. Yes.
hair
Alright.
in the horse's
Yeah. He mates with the horse because it's also how you have sex.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't mate with it.
You plug
One
into
with
it.
No, they didn't.
You become one.
They
You
didn't
become
have babies.
one.
They can't make babies.
You become one with
Yeah.
it by putting your hair tentacles together.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Maybe it was like a mind meld. You ever thought about that? Like a,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
a-
yeah, yeah. You know, like when you do the whole like
The soul bond.
Mind
No, that's
meld.
sexual.
no,
No.
no.
What is that?
There's
I
like
know what I know mind melds.
Is that what that is?
I know Star Trek.
It's a mind meld. Yeah.
That's what that is. Star Trek.
Mind meld, Star Trek.
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know.
What he's doing? I
No,
have
that's not
The
mind
hand
meld.
thing?
It's the hand
No
thing.
clue.
What is that? I don't think it's sexual at all.
No,
I don't think there's any.
Mind melds? No.
Maybe
No,
this one
mind
will
melds
clarify
aren't
that for us.
technically sexual, but in order for them to have sex, they do the link.
Maybe they're mind melding to prepare. Maybe that's a type of foreplay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see
I
that.
don't think it's actually.
But,
I mean, what, maybe.
so he was having foreplay with a horse. Got
Yes.
It's like
You
transferring
have four
data
with a
from-
horse and a dragon.
And
Two
a
different
dragon.
dragons.
Wow. Is
Yeah.
he a bard?
There's dragons?
Huh?
There's dragons?
I mean, they're not called dragons and they don't breathe
There's
fire.
pterodactyls,
They're like,
or like
I don't.
not pterodactyls.
They're
They're like dragons.
petrodactyls.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I
they're,
remember that.
they're closer, more like dragons than they are
It's Texas
pterodactyls.
Borderlands.
It's weird. Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
You played Borderlands?
I don't know which one.
Have you heard of Borderlands' new game that came out? The Tiny Tina thing?
Dude, my
That's
friend
like
won't
Avatar.
shut up about it.
Just like Avatar.
It is just like Avatar
Yeah,
because
we should.
a
we
friend
should all
won't
play
shut
it.
up about it. So,
Yeah, we should all play it. I bet that'd be way more enjoyable than us talking about a movie none of us have seen.
I mean, you two haven't. Well, no, you haven't seen it.
Oh wait, I haven't.
You're
seen
the
it.
only one who
Yeah.
hasn't seen it. All I'm saying is, it is soulless. It is just a movie that we've been told the story, and the reason I say
So
it's
is
soulless,
Titanic.
yes, because the thing is,
Cameron's just a bad director.
he really is.
No, he's not. He
I
makes
was gonna say he
great
made
stuff.
Terminator.
He
Exactly.
makes- yeah,
And
I,
Terminator 2 and Aliens,
I went through his movies.
which are like 3 of the best
I went
movies
through
ever.
his movies, and I was just like, yeah, I guess these are considered pop culture like phenomenon.
He makes
And
amazing
so was
movies.
Avatar.
Yeah, it
Avatar was
I
considered a
didn't-
pop
I
culture
didn't wanna
phenomenon.
see it.
And the reason I think it's terrible
You haven't seen it.
is literally just because like when you're watching it, you're like, this story isn't. The story's actually just trash. It's not a good story. But the reason it did so well was simply because of the digital stuff he did.
So you don't think
the
How to Train
choices.
Your Dragon's a good story?
How to Train Your Dragon is
Something
a
like that.
silly story, and I'm sure
And you
if I
don't
wanna,
think Star
wanna
Wars
watch it.
A New Hope has a good story?
I mean, no.
What
Is
about
that-
what
that
about
was
Matrix 1?
Matrix is
Matrix
interesting.
1, does it have a good story? Okay, see, so I don't believe you. Avatar sounds like a great movie.
No, but the thing is, the difference is, I like those other movies.
I think you're missing what the story is.
No, the story you could give to a child at 4 years old and they'd understand the story.
That's
But
why you don't
the
like
story.
You do understand. There is a story.
Sounds like a good story.
It's a soulless story. The only reason it did well is because everyone was like, "Oh my God, look at the
It is
technology
formulaic.
advances that he did," which is, by the way, you can directly quote this from
That was the whole
different
point.
Hollywood studios.
Yeah.
Is the reason they chose to start doing all the crazy stuff we start seeing in like
Mhm.
movies from basically 2009 on,
Mhm.
with all the digital
Mhm.
deep fakes and all that
Yep.
nonsense, was because of this movie.
Yes.
And that's the only reason it did well. Is everyone was just attracted to.
No, the only reason it did well.
I've yet talked to a person who can tell me the fucking story.
No, what I'm saying is.
I've yet talked to a person who can tell me what that movie's about. They're
I'll
like,
tell you, I haven't
oh,
seen it.
the
Cause and
blue
effects
people,
of it.
it's so pretty,
Cause and effects.
flashing, blinking lights. Look at all this pretty planet.
It's
Yes,
it's
but
trash.
But okay, but cause and effect.
Is.
Cause and effect. It's not
It's
that
not.
because all the movies nowadays shoot like they did, that Avatar is regarded as a success.
No,
Avatar was successful,
no.
therefore we've come here.
No, I didn't say.
Yes,
yeah,
you did.
No.
That's why
No,
I'm saying
you're getting
cause and
confused.
effect.
Oh, you're getting confused.
You spoke backwards.
You're getting confused because I said the movies we have now is due to Avatar. So that wasn't a cause and effect
No, the way
nonsense.
you said it different there. Yeah.
Is due to Avatar.
Yes.
Avatar was the leading person. It's the one that started it all.
Right.
Which is the reason it is like regarded the way it is.
Mm.
Yes.
No, it's not because of the modern movie that it's regarded that way.
It's regarded the way it is when it came out. Just in general.
No, there was nothing like it.
No, yes, that's the reason it's.
That's why it's regarded so highly. There was nothing like it. Not because of modern cinema, but because it was the only thing like it.
Maybe I am wording it wrong. Because you're saying the same thing. So shut up.
Yeah, you're wording it very wrong.
Maybe I'm wording it wrong for you. So shut up. Because like we just said the same thing.
Do you
multiple
understand
times.
him?
I don't.
Do you understand me?
He's not understanding anything that's going on right now.
I'm just trying to wonder. It tastes like James pissed in my
He
drink.
pissed in it.
I
And
told
I
you.
keep drinking
It's
it, and
the
I'm like,
piston cup.
I'm pretty sure he actually peed in my drink, and I don't get it. I don't get the joke.
That is the
But I
joke.
keep drinking it.
That's a joke.
So I'm like, I
That's a
don't
joke.
know.
That's where the joke is.
No.
But I want to know your opinions on Avatar then.
Yeah, well, I think there's a story to it because the dude goes there for like
Yeah, but is the
kind
story
of
any
like,
good?
Yeah,
That-
that makes sense. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's good. or
Okay,
not.
what? It makes sense.
sense.
Okay, yeah, I didn't say it
Because
didn't
he
make
goes-
sense, nor did I say that there wasn't a story.
I think you said both of those
I'm
things.
pretty sure he did say exactly both those things.
I said the story is soulless, and I said that multiple times.
No, you also said that it doesn't have a story.
It doesn't have a true story, because it's just a trash story. Why would you write something and be like, let's give them generic dialogue, let's give them all generic feelings and opinions, let's make all one-note characters, and then let's say this is the story that we have. And yeah, okay, fine, you can say that's a story, that's a soulless story, it's a pointless story. There's
Yeah,
no
the-
reason for that story.
The special effects were the movie.
Yes, and that's the only thing about it
the
that people were
framework
like,
of the
this
movie
is
wasn't
good.
the important part.
And it's not a good movie. It's trash. It's absolute garbage. And yeah, I guess we have the new
I
tech
see
that
what
we
you're
have.
saying. For where it's at, like for its standing as being like the number one, like
Yeah, it's
movie of all time.
yeah,
I
it's
guess.
considered
Or like
the
it's
best.
box
It is,
office.
yeah, box office hits, the greatest
So,
box office hits that ever came out.
It does seem a little skewed for being. It's like it's an okay movie, but it doesn't deserve to be.
It deserves nothing that it has. There's been way better
Yeah, higher on the
movies.
scale.
Yeah, there's been way better movies out there.
But I don't.
The world isn't fair.
I don't. Yeah, I don't disagree.
The
with
world
that, but at
isn't
the same
fair,
time,
fair,
like,
but like
I think it's just sales. At that point, it's not saying a movie's good or bad. It's just
no,
people
it's,
want to
no,
go see
no,
it.
no, no, it's
People
good
want to go see
marketing.
it because of the special effects.
good
and that's,
marketing.
Yeah, that's, well,
It's
it
all
was
it
mainly
came
because of
down
3D. It was like 3D had
It, yeah,
achieved
it led.
what that movie
It was the
achieved
leading.
at the time.
It was the leader
They
for
went for
3D. It was the
yeah.
leader for the new tech that we have.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like it did.
Feel like
It's like the Beatles of movies.
I'm sure if you talk to people, that
In a
was an
way.
event in their life.
I mean, yeah, because, like,
I would say James Cameron is the Beatles of movies.
He probably is, but like for it to be the one that took where we are now, so that's what I'm saying. Like let's not take the director,
3D
but
is-
like, yeah, no, it's trash.
3D
It's
is
always
falling
kind of
down.
trash though. But like we have
I
deep
don't
fakes, we have
I like
CGI,
modern
all that
3D
stuff
way
like that.
better than old school 3D though, because modern 3D is just like, hey, let's put depth
Yeah.
backwards, where old 3D was like, bring it towards them, and now they're like, wait, no, just you go kind of away from them, and that's
Yeah.
way more enjoyable to look at. Instead of the wacky, like,
I
ooh, I'm
do
reaching
enjoy
out and
that.
touching you.
I still think it's just a kind of
Did
wacky.
you ever poke anybody's belly button in the? Oh, that's just me.
Anyways.
My favorite
What movies
thing.
do you see the belly buttons?
Oh, you don't
Are you
actually
talking
see the
about
belly
other, like,
buttons, you know, but like as you're watching them and you're like, ha ha ha. Okay, touch your belly button.
No, you look at anybody though.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to think this is like some moviegoer. You're just leaning over while they're talking.
Looking at them and be like, hey guy.
Fair thing.
There we go. Can we have that just direct? It was the whole like.
The dynamic.
So let's wrap it up.
Oh, the
It's,
fan.
yeah, it's bothering me.
I think it's time to wrap it up. That's all that we have to say about Avatar.
Was that
I mean, yeah, because he doesn't want to actually.
I
get
just
Kenny.
didn't feel. I didn't hear
No, no,
your
no,
argument
you're
about why
fine.
it was actually a
You're
bad
fine.
movie. So it's not like. Was it because it's like
It's just there's
held
no
at such high regard for being
for just
box
a
office
trash.
smash?
It's just a trash movie in general.
But is it
It's
upsetting
because
it's such
it's
a high
no,
standard?
it's more upsetting. Yeah, it is kind of more upsetting because people like it, and I
But
watched
if it was like
multiple
no
times.
one had ever seen it and you just watched it, would you still think it's a trash?
Oh, it's still terrible. It's still terrible because it's just the story is not there.
If it was like a
And
hidden gem,
everything-
you still think it's terrible. Like no one had
Even
ever
if
heard
it
of it.
was
You're
just
like, what the
hidden gem.
crap?
If I sat and watched that movie, which I did go ahead last night and rewatch it again,
I'm
because I was like, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe when I watched it the first time it wasn't. It was just me, right? So I went and watched that movie, and I hated every bit of it. I hated everything about that movie.
I'm sure I
Sat
wouldn't
and
like it
watched
either.
And I
I
was
have to
like,
watch it again. I'm gonna watch it.
you should rewatch that movie because I would love an actual opinion on it. Because, like-
something's bad. It's like I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, no, please.
What if it's bad?
Like, I would love for other people to go out and watch it and then be like, James, this is why you're wrong. Prove me wrong that it has a good story. Prove me
All right,
wrong
comment
that
section.
the actual,
Get
like,
him.
it's not
I'm gonna be the
about.
only one.
Sick him.
Prove me wrong that it's not just glitz and glam. Prove me wrong that it's not just word of
It
mouth.
probably is just glitz and glam.
But that's all it felt like when I sat and watched that movie. I'm like, this is not a movie with story.
Isn't that what all
that
modern
soul.
movies is?
Yeah.
All
you
modern movies don't. They're
you
just
can
glitz
say
and
that,
glam.
and like a
They're
lot of
just
them are.
shiny colors.
Yeah, a lot of them are, but some of them
Spectacle.
actually do
That's
have
all
good
they are.
stories, even with that. Like, you can incorporate it and be like, here's some glitz and glam while still writing a good story.
Like all the superhero movies.
Oh yeah, those are not the greatest. I like watching them because they're fun to watch. That was not fun. That was a chore. That movie was
Well,
a freaking
The
chore.
reason it made so much money is it was fun to watch.
I just
When
want
it
to
was
know.
new.
I want to know about who sat here and watched these movies and was like, this
I know
was
it.
so fun to
He
sit
did
here
it.
for 3 hours,
He did it.
and I enjoyed it. I
He did
enjoyed
it.
every bit of it.
People like him did it. People like a lot of my friends did it. I just never did it.
I don't really remember.
I know tons of people who went to see it. I know multiple people who went to see it multiple times while it was in theaters.
Oh my god, why?
Because people really liked it.
They showed up and they were like, the first time I feel like a lot of them showed up and it was just the shiny effect where it's like you go there and it's like blah, 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 flashing lights, all this crazy stuff, so you don't really remember. So maybe they went back the second time and be like, what was that movie about? And then did
But
they
then they
still
went back again.
did they still like it afterwards?
Yeah, I know multiple people who went to see Avatar multiple times.
More than
Avengers
twice.
And Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Avengers.
someone went to see it like 7 times.
Which Avengers? Because Endgame I watched one. I've watched
First
it twice.
Avengers.
I've watched the first Avengers.
It was in theaters, I mean. I'm talking about in theaters they went to see it 7 times. And then they went to see...
Avengers?
Yeah, and then they went to see Avatar 3 to 5 times while it was in theaters. Yeah.
Your friends are terrible. They have terrible taste in movies, and I feel like you might also have a terrible taste in movies and don't know what stories are. So, moving on. I guess that's what happened. I just now insulted you because I'm very pissed about this thing.
I have good taste in movies.
No, you don't. We watched movies together, and I disagree. Disagree. I feel like a lot of people read and watch stuff, and I'm like, why? Why?
You
What's
showed
good
me
about
that Empire. What is that Chinese movie?
Curse of the Golden Flower.
Curse of the Golden Flower.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even think that's a really good
I
movie.
think the only
It's
movie you've ever shown.
oh yeah,
It's a historic movie because
it's the first movie filmed in China, so that
Yeah.
that's what I like about it. That's it. The rest of it is like, man, this is so like
Bad.
I
boring.
feel like China had cinema before that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the first one to be worldwide.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the first time they released a movie worldwide. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch, but it is also not. I don't think it's like one of the best of all time.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, my favorite movie of all time. I don't think I can do that. I could probably do like 5,
Just give me
10.
a general.
5 or
Like,
10? You can't lower that list.
Give me 5 of your favorite movies of all time.
Fine, then just do the top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Go as small as you can. Don't think too hard on it.
I kind of have to. Well, I really like Falling Down. It was a really excellent movie.
It's a biopic for you. It's like it's a telling tale. When my gotta get gray hair first.
Falling Down is a good one.
Do you have one? Do you have like a top 3?
Oh, he's telling.
I know.
I don't-
I'm just curious because after you said I want to know.
Yeah, I have a very generic.
Yeah,
You
guys
can probably
say
guess my
yours.
top 3. You like Falling Down,
I like Lord of War.
Lord of War.
That's a really excellent
Did you watch
movie.
War Dogs?
Lord of War's
I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
And I'm also a really
Lord
big
of War was the
fan-
one with Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Jared Leto.
yeah.
Duke Leto. Yes, indeed.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know what you just said.
You guys seen Doom?
Gran
Oh,
Torino.
no, I've not seen
I'll put Gran Torino. in my
Gran
top 3.
Torino,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll put it up there in my top 3.
Wait,
I figured it'd be
Falling
like-
Down,
Yeah.
What was the second one?
Lord of War.
Lord of War,
Yeah,
Gran Torino.
See, I was thinking like Napoleon, Hot Rod.
There Will Be
and-
Blood.
Yeah, that was my
There Will
third.
Be
That was my
Blood.
third that I assumed
Only
you
Dynamite,
had.
Hot Rod, yeah, and
And There Will Be Blood.
Those
That
are-
was what I assumed for him.
Why?
That's right, yeah.
Why?
That's just naturally
I
what I
feel like,
thought.
yeah, I feel like Napoleon Dynamite
Yeah.
for sure.
Why?
Number
Yeah,
one.
I definitely thought it was gonna be somewhere.
I feel like it got you into the White Stripes. I feel like that's what it was.
It did.
Okay,
It did.
that's it. That's enough.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
definite
not.
reason.
Hot
for
Rod
us
is a pretty good movie.
Those are great comedies. Yeah, sure. They're not like in my top
Best
movies.
movie, yeah.
Okay,
I feel
those
you.
are great
Hot
comedies.
Rod would be like, it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. But
Look, I'd love to
If I had
put
to be,
Raising
like,
Arizona,
very-
but I can't do that. That's also a comedy.
Favorite movies. The Road.
Coen Brothers is
The Road was good. It's not one of my favorites though.
my favorite comedy.
Fellowship of the Ring, and Green Book.
I chose not to do Lord of the Rings
I
intentionally because it kind of goes without saying.
well, that was the thing. It's like that is
Same with
definitely
Star Wars.
my three.
That's what I was gonna
If
say.
I was gonna do my
There's no
three
without
top
saying.
three, it's definitely The Road, Fellowship of the Rings, and the Green Book.
What's the Green Book?
The Green
Yeah.
Book is a Viggo Mortensen, another Viggo Mortensen movie where he is leading driving a black musician during the 60s, if I'm not mistaken, 50s or 60s. And so he's having to take him to specific locations. And the Green
Mhm.
Book is a book that tells you where you can take these black musicians where they won't get.
Oh,
Harassed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It is. I haven't seen
Like,
it. But
it's a solid movie.
Seems like a cool movie.
It's a
What was the second one you said?
Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh yeah. And the first one was Road. So it's all three Vigo movies.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm a huge Viggo Mortensen fan.
Fair enough.
But he makes good movies. He chooses the ones he goes in. And I'm like, cool. He actually, like, it feels like he cares about what he's in.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, those are my three favorite movies. Let's
Yeah.
hear yours.
So I have good taste in movies.
What are your three tastes?
You forgot?
His three movies
No,
are...
I know. Gran Torino, Falling Down,
Lord of War.
Lord of War.
Yeah. Good movies.
I would expect Lord of the Rings. Like I'm talking about good movies, dude.
Yeah, I just named three solid movies.
I think Shawshank Redemption is
Yeah.
number one.
It's a great
It's
movie.
probably the
Yeah.
best.
It's a really good movie.
Probably
Yeah.
the best. Two would be Good Will Hunting.
That is a good movie. I
It's
like
just
that one.
solid.
The more I watched it, the less I liked it.
See, the more I watched, the more I liked it. It was like, I've kept finding little things, different camera angle works, as well as just the acting. I was like, oh, I like this. It's a good movie.
Good Will Hunting's good.
Yeah, it is good. Though.
My third. Give me my soul.
In your soul. Gotta really reach down deep and like
Yeah, it's hard,
pull that
right?
out.
It's hard to really
I
put
hate to
tops.
say it, but it'd have to be Avatar.
Fuck off.
It's got to be Avatar.
Assume you mean The Last Airbender, right?
No, yeah, of course.
Not the movie.
Not the movie.
Oh god, yeah, that movie was so bad.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'd also like to nominate Saving Private Ryan
That's a good movie.
as fifth favorite for me.
Saving Private Ryan's pretty good. I like
Did
that
you
scene
just
where
skip forward?
No, I already added four.
I like the scene
What was
where
your fourth?
Good Will Hunting is like looking,
Oh, I forgot.
Shawshank
looking
Redemption?
down at the
Because he
grave,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah, one of the Shawshank.
and then he turns into an old man. He's like,
What? Yeah.
It's like, it's like,
I watched a really weird movie last night after Avatar, just to like, you know, detox a little bit.
Oh,
Oh.
another really good movie.
Tell me about it. What is it? No,
Everything, everywhere.
Oh, I
all
want
at
to see that.
once.
Where'd you see it?
You can't say that.
You bootlegged it.
No, I didn't bootleg it.
What does that mean?
No.
Just gotta keep it private.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Keep it private Ryan.
Just
Keep
keep
it-
it off the internet.
Keep it private.
Private Ryan.
It's,
It's
it's fine.
But I did watch it, and that was. It teared me up at the end. I liked it. It was like a really.
What movie?
Huh?
Everything all the time.
No,
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Everything. Everywhere. All at once.
Isn't that the album by
Probably.
Me Without You?
I don't know, but I do
Yeah,
know
of course.
they they did a song. God, I wish I could remember what song it was. But they quoted like 4 lines from this song. It's a very popular song, and I was just like, huh. And I thought they were gonna like reference it. Didn't say a word about it, and I was like, I appreciate that because like they literally one character's line was just like. Line from the song, next line, next line, next line. Basically did the full
Was it
verse.
Take Me On?
And then it was just like, no. But then they did it, and I was just like,
Take on me.
no. But they did that, and I was just like waiting for that, that moment that's gonna happen that every movie does, where it's just like
They break out into song.
Well, no, where the one person looks at me and is like, "That's just the line from this. Why did you use that line?" Because that was the scene that they gave us.
Oh, you thought it was meta humor.
Yeah, where it was just like, "Why did you do that?" But nope, they just continued on with them. Yeah, and I was just like,
I like when movies do that. It's like
Thank you.
It's like Quentin Tarantino would do stuff like that in his movies, where it's like he does like a not like a cold open, or he'll like have what's her name? Draw the rectangle just out of nowhere, and it like actually puts the rectangle on the screen.
Yes.
It's like, why does it do that? And they don't. It's like, oh, I'm sure they'll do that again in the movie at some point.
they don't reference it or anything. It's just.
I mean, it's not even like you can't reference it, but it's like silly. It's like, why do you draw the rectangle with her doing it?
What was the movie where I think it's like Michael Cera and the chick are trying to go to the concert?
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
It's a pretty good movie.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that's exactly
That was amazing.
That was the total
Trying to
joke.
be Fluffy.
Yeah.
What was it?
Like rabbit, some rabbit.
I've never seen that movie, never heard of it, but I just love. I love that you're like.
I thought it was because it was like they're following.
They're trying to, yeah.
But it's not
Like the reason that was amazing
Fine
to me
Fluffy.
is simply just because you were like the movie with Michael Cera and he's doing a thing, and what I was thinking was sword movie.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yes, I thought
They
Scott
don't go
Pilgrim
to a concert
immediately.
in that one. He fights all their exes in that
He
one.
does fight all their
Sarah has,
exes.
like, he's
But
got,
like you said that, and then as soon as you said those two lines, he was just like, "This movie." It's like,
Yeah, because Nick and
that's
Nora.
impressive.
No, I
Yeah,
just
because Michael Cera takes
do
a
another
chick to a
movie.
concert.
Do
There you
another
go.
one. Do another one. So, you know, I'll see if I can figure it out.
Oh,
That'd be amazing.
all right. How about Michael Cera?
Rest Development.
Nope.
That's what he always got to say.
The movie,
Juno.
it's Michael Cera, and he plays also his evil twin in his personality somewhere in like San Francisco, and he moved. He just moved there.
I know you're talking about, but I don't know the name of that.
I don't know the name
He's
of
got
it
like an
either.
evil mustache.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got an evil
Yeah,
mustache.
he's got an evil
Mustaches can be
mustache.
evil.
Yeah.
It's a
We're
doppelganger.
talking about like.
Doppelganger.
I
Are we talking about like the snidely?
I don't actually know what it's
I
called.
think it's called Doppelganger. Look at
Is it
it's a
Snide-
movie that you know.
Is it snidely whiplash style like
Yeah,
mustache?
yeah,
That's like mine.
That's an evil mustache.
Mhm.
Are we talking about
He's
like
got a mustache.
Three
He's
Musketeers, old style, where they used to keep the mustaches well trimmed, and it's like
Alright,
it's
a
just
movie
stopped.
that I actually know the title to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's Christian Bale, and he's got
American Psycho.
a mask on, and
Savage?
it has a
Dark
key.
Knight?
It has a key, and
The mask he's wearing has a key.
yeah, and then there's
The man in the iron mask.
yeah, that's it. The Three Musketeers, the Man in the Iron Mask.
I've never seen it. It's Christian Bale?
I'm pretty sure it's Christian Bale.
I don't know if it's Christian Bale or not.
I've never seen it.
I think it's Christian
I
Bale.
guess you're right. Okay.
I don't know.
Who's the guy that played Joker?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Okay, so there's the one Heath Ledger signs up to go to war.
Last Samurai?
No, Talladega
Oh, that's
Nights.
Tom Cruise. Oh, that's Tom
No, he signs up to go to war. His
A Knight's
dad.
Tale?
His dad is Mel Gibson.
Oh, Patriot.
Yeah, there you go, The
One of greatest
Patriot.
movies ever made.
The Patriot, you got it.
Patriot. Dude, I've watched that movie religiously, to be quite honest. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That's the one with the guy who plays
Elijah Wood.
Lucius Malfoy.
Elijah Wood, he has that line where he says, "You have to use your hands. That's a baby's toy."
Is that how long?
The Good Son?
No, they're like they're at like a diner.
Oh, it's Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Part
Part two.
Part two.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's in there with Marty McFly's dad.
Yeah, wasn't he like 7 or 8 in that movie?
You have
Yeah.
to use your hand. Yeah.
What a baby's toy.
Okay, well, I think this is at this point long enough.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think it's too long, probably. But he just wanted to know if he could name any other movies.
Well, I wanted to know if he could name any other movie.
Oh, I'm good. What else is he?
Well, let's check to see where we're at recording wise, and I think we should continue because we should at least record a couple episodes.
Yeah, but we can take a break.
No, we can't. Everything. Who needs to get a break? You talking about smoking?
Yeah.
Who needs to smoke? Let's do this, baby.
All right, tell him we said bye.
Love you guys. Bye. Oh wait, there we go. Not